An assortment of topics on tonight's show, from the economy and manufacturing to fashion and design. We'll discuss the importance these sectors bring to St Lucia at home and abroad. So stay with us for an alternative Dolor Factor Live.
This program are those of the host and guest and in no way represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Dolor Factor Live is brought to you compliments of Carib Cable, Prestige Auto Holdings Limited, Ference Dairy, Court St Lucia, Glass Graphics, Transit TV, Star Publishing, Touch Therapies, Vision Express, Infinity Color Shop, EC Global, Baywalk Shopping Mall.
Hello and welcome to Dolor Factor Live. I'm Delia Dolor. Modern life is all about leading a life that can change at any second. We need to pay attention to the issues around us because more than ever it's affecting the way we lead our lives. On tonight's Dolor Factor Live, we'll discuss many issues that are concerning, issues that some of us don't realize the full potential until it affects us. The first guest tonight returns to the DFL set after holding the #1 spot, according to our Dolor Factor fans, on their favorite Dolor Factor Live show in 2012. Later tonight, I'll be talking to Queen Esther of Kumba Designs and international St Lucian model Denise Lay. But first, I'd like to welcome the one and only May Wayne back to DFL. May, welcome. Thank you for coming back.
Inviting me.
I saw you were surprised when I said,
was! That's great!
how could you be surprised? I mean, everyone will keep saying, when is May coming back? When is May coming back?
So
It was such a fun, and it was such a fun program.
It was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Good, and I'm really glad that you're back with us tonight, and we're going to be talking about lots of things.
Yep, you know me, I like to chat about everything.
Good. So we're going to do that. Well, that's why you are May Wayne. How's Rick, by the way?
He's doing great. He's doing great. Really, really good. He's actually, starting to do photo shoots again.
Yes.
And moving around, editing the newspaper,
Oh,
so
wonderful.
everything is great.
Oh, well, hi, Rick. Hi, we miss you. I'm sure I'll see him next week as well.
Yes.
But, we are now here on the Dolor Factor Live set, and of course, you're not going to escape the 2 in a row, but we're going to do things a bit differently because it's you, okay? All right, so there are only 2 possible answers, men or women. All right, so just men and women, and you have to answer as soon as I deliver the question, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, in your experience, which sex has been the most reliable to employ?
Women.
If you have a personal issue to discuss, which sex are you most likely to turn to?
Women.
Let's say you believe in reincarnation. If you had a choice, would you return as a man or a woman?
Women.
Yes!
I'm a girl's girl.
A lot of us think that, if we had to come back, we'd want to be a man because it seems to be kind of easier to be a man.
We have a better time than men.
You think so? I think a lot of women out there would disagree with you,
I
May.
don't know. I mean, women have the best of all worlds. I think if you can play it right, you really are in the best position. I mean, men are restricted. Look, they can only wear trousers and, and T-shirts, and we have all this ability to dress. We have fashions and jewelry and makeup.
Because you come from a fashion world, you would say that.
I mean, that's #1.
Let's see your boots, by the way.
Let's see my boots. I wear them especially for Delia. Hi, can you see them?
And you can see she's not lying because they're brand new.
They are brand new. I bought them for your show, dear.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored. I'm so honored. And that's one thing I always say in She. I love, when we do, shoes and stuff. And I want to talk about She later on because we've had a lot of questions about that. But I do want to ask you, one of the questions you said, you answered about if you had to employ a sex, it would be a woman. Why? Because a lot of people think that women are problematic.
To be honest, the reason I like women and why I say they are more reliable, I think women, which is what brought She to me, I realize they are the breadwinners. When you ask a woman, I mean, there's flakes everywhere. There's flaky men and there's flaky women. But women are serious about getting on in life, and they know what's important to them. They don't miss issues. They can multitask. Women can raise a family, cook, get dressed up, go to work, and do all of these things and do them well. We seem to be able to think out of a box and still be able to do everything right. And some men are one-tracked minds. They can only do one thing. They do it well. They do it well, but They just can't do two things at the same time.
Oh boy, men, you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
That's why I find women just more adaptable.
Okay, I got to ask you this question because you mentioned the word cook. How's the cooking coming along, May?
I'm getting better, I am getting better. I've learned to do a few dishes, and I'm actually getting better. I'm enjoying it a little bit more.
Okay, because
in my old age. No, I don't like cooking, really.
I know you don't, but they say it's therapeutic,
Well, no, I don't do anything fancy. I just cook because I like to follow a particular diet, so I
know. Because I remember the last time we went out and you ordered a burger, and then you said, well, minus the bread, minus the this, minus the that, and there was practically nothing on the plate by the time you finished.
I've gone back to my bodybuilding days, so basically I prepare a lot of my foods, and so I actually gone back to cooking now more.
Good. Okay, great. Well, thank you once again for coming, and I'm sure we'll have a really entertaining and educational show because you always have something to bring to the table. So let's push on with the show. I'd like to welcome Sea Island Cotton Shop at the Baywalk Mall, Rodney Bay, as the new clothing sponsor for Dolor Factor Life. So thank you very much for being with us, and viewers, look forward to seeing all these wonderful clothing. I mean, look at this. Isn't this absolutely beautiful?
It is nice.
What do you think? Like it. It's really lovely,
They're
isn't it?
They're really great at Sea Island, actually. They're helping us backstage at the show, so they've come on every time I've wanted something. I've called Sherma. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? She's been wonderful.
Yeah, they have been wonderful.
And it's a lovely
dress. Isn't it a lovely dress?
It is a lovely
dress.
It's
really, really lovely. And I have to say, I actually walked into the shop before I came in tonight, and I turned a lot of heads with my dress. So I'm really happy.
Good.
Good. Now, this week's Dolor Factor fan is Sabina Sonson. Now, Sabina tells us about herself and what she thinks of the show on dolorfactorlive.com in the Fan Factor section. So you'll be seeing a picture of her at some point during the show, and then if you want to know more about her, as I said, go on to Dolor Factor Live. Now, the painting on set is called Disco Ball. It's by Virginia Henry, and Disco Ball can be viewed and purchased at the Inner Gallery in Bois d'Arage. Now, remember when Mario Rees was a guest here, and we had a great time talking cars, my passion. Well, the place to be tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. is Prestige Auto Holdings at Vivitel. Now, join Mario and his staff and me to see the selection of all new Subarus 2013 and 2014. The complete line of Subarus from the XV Crossdeck to the 7-seat Tribeca. They're all going to be there, and all the cars are available for a test drive. So that's the place to be tomorrow. Now, before I tell you about tonight's giveaways, I'd like to remind you that you can answer giveaway questions using 3 different forms of media. So you can use Facebook, email, BBM, and that's why sometimes the same people win prizes. We get these complaints about the same people win. It's because they know the trick, all right? So now you know it. Tonight's giveaways. Would you like someone that you love to experience this? Now, you're going to see some wonderful pictures shortly. They're of Ladera. Look at this. The romantic paradise set right here in St Lucia. The winner of this wonderful gift will receive a romantic dinner for 2 served in the new Dachshund wine cellar. Cuisine compliments of Executive Chef Mark Atkinson, formerly of Sandy Beach in Barbados. And each dish will be matched with a wine selected by Master Sommelier Karim Boulay. So, what you have to do? Tell us who's the most romantic couple you know, how long have they been married, and why you think they are romantic. The deadline is 10 a.m. Monday the 6th of May. Now, would you like a makeover with your mum with MAC? If you do, answer this question. MAC has 5 limited collections on the counter this month. Name them. So MAC has 5 limited connections on the counter in May. Just name the connections. And the winner will be chosen next week. Now tonight we're giving away this. And I'm going to in fact, I'm not going to go inside the gift bag, but you're always going to have something really lovely inside here, okay? Now, what it is a lacy number that most women would love to wear. So whether you get it for yourself or as a gift, someone will be happy. Now, to win what's inside this bag, tell us your 2 favorite Dolor Factor Live shows this year. All right, your 2 favorite Dolor Factor Live shows this year. And you can find the questions on dolorfactorlive.com, Facebook page Dolor Factor Live TV show. And when we come back, May and I begin our discussion. So please stay with us.